Hey YouTube, Bob here. As you can see, I got a new package from Amazon, so I thought I might take this opportunity to do kind of an impromptu mystery unboxing. So first, of course, from the Amazon box, and then we'll actually get into the product itself. So without further ado, here we go. And by the way, if you want to be surprised, I might recommend staying away from the comments, at least for the next 30 seconds or so until I get the Amazon carton open here. Alright, so here we go. Ta-da! Now I know I'm a little bit late to the oh gosh, late to the party with Mario Kart Live, as several other YouTube channels have already taken a look at it. But you know what? The neat thing about this product is it's as unique as the person who's going to be using it, because we all have different setups as to you know, the places that we can make courses in our home. And if I'm being completely honest with you, I really don't know how much I'm going to get to use this, because number one, my dogs will not let me. I know my dog Timmy, he is not going to like this thing, and I'll have to lock him out of the room in order to be able to use it. The other reason is that the only place in my home that I could really have enough space is in the basement. And you've probably seen my room tour of my basement that I did back in August. And even there isn't a whole lot of open floor there. And I would have to take advantage of all three parts, that new modern area, and then kind of the retro corner and games galley, and then into the workout room. And I'm not sure that the connection between the Switch and Mario and the actual go-kart would actually remain strong. So that'll be something that will remain to be seen in a future video. Well, I will set up a course down in my basement, and I'll have to lock my dog Timmy out of there. But outside of the video that I make, I really don't envision myself using it too much, unfortunately. But I may be pleasantly surprised. Who knows? Maybe it will work out quite well and be a lot of fun. But being a collector, this to me is an official Mario Kart release, so even though it was quite expensive, I did have to have it for my Mario Kart collection. So here we go on to the second part of the unboxing here. We got the typical Switch motif with the red Nintendo logo. And it looks like it comes with the cart, which I'm hoping is quite small, because a smaller cart is going to be easier to race around more enclosed areas. So I hope that's the case. Got 4 gates here that I think it's able to recognize as you go through them and set up your course. Some arrow signboards here just for decoration, I'm assuming. I'm not sure if the cart reads these signboards the same way they would the gates. And then you get a charging cable, because as I understand it, you can charge the rechargeable battery that's in the cart by using your Switch. So that's actually kind of cool. You also need the game, and as far as the videos I've seen on this so far, I'm disappointed to find out that you don't get a physical copy of the game. It's download only, and I'm pretty sure that's to reduce costs. But you know me, I'm a collector. I like to have all my Mario Kart games lined up in a row, and the only physical piece for this one then I guess would be the cart. But if you're unfamiliar with Mario Kart Home Circuit, it says race a real-life Mario Kart controlled from your Nintendo Switch system. Your room is your racetrack. And then it uses kind of augmented reality to add competing racers and the power-up blocks, and you get your first-person view on the camera that's included on the cart. So it's really cool concept. I just think a lot of people aren't going to be able to take full advantage of it because of the layout of their homes, or because of their dogs, like me. So let's see how we can get this open here in the second part of the unboxing. Looks like there's a tab here to pull out, and it's not sealed by one of those stickers, so that's interesting. So it looks like they give you some quick start instructions here. Download the game, charge your cart, and then some support information there as well. And then even more, some further documentation, more of a quick start guide on this sheet. Tells you how to download the game. First thing here in the little package is the rather short USB cord. Got USB, I think that's A, I'm not sure, and then USB-C that is actually going to plug into the Switch system for charging. And then in this little bubble wrap here is probably the cart. So we'll take a look at that. Encased in cardboard here. Let's see how this opens up. Got some tabs here. I think you gotta get through. There we go. Right. Set the cardboard aside. And yeah, I'm pleased to see that it is quite small. So I think that's really going to help as far as racing around smaller areas. And by the way, there is a Luigi edition of this, which is proving to be harder to get a hold of. But you know what? Mario is just fine for me. So that's pretty cool. I've heard some comments that the rubber wheels come off and you might actually have to take them off to do some cleaning. Especially me in my basement with the carpet and all the dog hair. So I have a feeling this is going to accumulate some dog hair quite quickly. But they got a lot of nice detail on the cart here, and there's the camera up top, and it looks like the bottom plate is held on just by some mini Phillip head screws that you probably remove this bottom piece to. Actually, this looks like an axle, like the gears for the axle, so I'm assuming that the battery is in the middle there. So that is the cart itself, really actually kind of cool. And then the final thing that's in the package here are the gates. So if we take out this little cardboard sleeve they're in, it's telling you, I think, be careful basically. Don't just pull out like that. So let's see what they mean. Looks like, so these are made out of cardboard. I see some plastic grommets in there, these little circular pieces. So what they don't want you to do is this. I think it's just a reminder that you're supposed to swing these pieces out here to create your gate. Yeah, there we go. And then of course you fold it, you put the tabs in the slots to make it be able to stand up. So these are actually quite big. I'm surprised they're so big given how small the cart is. But it is multiplayer. I don't know how many of these you can use at the same time. I think it might be 4, so it stands to reason they would want to be able to accommodate at least 2 widths of a cart at a time. Yeah, these are actually quite big. So even though the cart itself is pretty small, you still have to have enough room in your setup in order to be able to put these gates. So I think there were 3 gates. Yeah, they're numbered. 1, 2, no, there's 4 gates. So 4 gates, and each one of them has a color. Looks like 1 is black, 2 is yellow, 3 is blue, and then 4 is green. So maybe the camera uses that to kind of figure out where you are on the track. And then you've got those arrow signs here. So, oops. Pretty cool. So in the next video related to Mario Kart Home Circuit, I'll show you how I'm setting up my track, and then hopefully it's native to the Switch as far as capturing that footage as you're playing the game. I know you can do screenshots and some videos on Switch, so I'm hoping that's the case, because outside of that I really don't have a capture set up for any of my video game systems. So hopefully I'll be able to capture the footage natively on the Switch. If not, I'll have to figure out a different way to get some of that content to you. But I hope you're excited for that, and we'll stay tuned. But until then, you'll hear me in the next one. Bye-bye.